1.
Welcome to Worldbreakerkou's reviews. I'm your host, Worldbreakerkou, and today we are reviewing Marvel Legends Gladiator Hulk from the Thor Ragnarok Build-A-Figure series. And I am very happy to have this guy complete. I now have the entire wave, and I've been waiting to put him together. He's been coming along rather nicely, and now he's here. So first and foremost, let's take a look at some of his items that he comes with. This is a very nice helmet. I love the color. You see how the metal just shines as you turn it around, or as I turn around in my hand. Even on the inside, there's some detail. Look at those rivets. It's got some nice black wash at the top, which I also like. And there's that white paint that does not get lost. Looking good, looking good. He also comes with this massive hammer, and this thing is very heavy. It does bend a bit because of its massive size, so that's one problem that I do have with this figure. And this is the gripping part where you want to put it in his hand, which is a little challenging to get it in. But I do like the wash they have. It looks like rust or blood on there. I'm gonna call it blood because this is a Hulk, so yeah, you can say rust if you want, but I like the wash. It's like some type of like mouth there too. So again, very nice, finely detailed, great item there. And he also comes with this axe. The axe is my least favorite, but you know, nonetheless, it still looks cool. And you can see it in the hand. You have to really kind of work it in there this way first, then start sliding the heavier parts in his hands because they are a little bit challenging to get it in. I'm not going to show you on video because it'll take a while and I might knock the camera down. So we'll pass that up. But the helmet itself fits on Hulk rather nicely. So let's put it on. And that looks good. Doesn't lose anything when you move it from side to side. It just looks good. Kind of like Loki's helmet. But I think better because it just grips better. I almost wish, well, I wish they would have came with another head, a growling or roaring, Hulk head, because that would have fit even better. But this one's very nice, very nicely done. And let's just take a look at his head. So he has very nice paint apps on his head. Nice eyes. Love those piercing eyes. His hair is a little bit too long because his hair in the movie, or at least the trailers I've seen so far, have been a little bit less. He has not as much hair as this. I do like the hair on his chest, and the white paint is just popping. It kind of reminds me of Savage Hulk during the House of M storyline, even on his vest. So very nice. I see some people putting his armor on his chest, this right here, on this side, but that's wrong because there's nothing under here. They don't want you to cover the white parts up. So please make sure you put this part over here unless you hate the white paint because it's supposed to be there. That's why the white's on this side and not on this one. He's very asymmetrical. Moving right along, this arm over here is just decked out in detail. I love the armor plating right there. He's also got some nice wrist rivets and the little purple, rags here. So, I mean, they spared no expense when it came to molding on this figure. I especially like the, cloth and detail here. Underneath is just regular Hulk. So he's wearing some like little bicycle shorts. And even the legs, no detail, no spared expenses here. They actually molded these sandals. They can come off. I'm just not going to stretch them out on my figure. But you can do what you want. You can do what you want. Moving to the back, you can see his skirt has that same metallic look to it. And a nice molded belt again. His back looks massive. I almost wish they would have painted something on the back too. But it is weird that you can see maybe on my camera just a little bit of a difference in color here and here. It's not exactly the same, but I'm not going to complain about that. As far as how this figure feels in hand, he does have good momentum or movement, but his arms only go out to here. Let me scoot that back. His arms only go out to here before they start falling out of place. Unfortunately, mine does easily fall out, but you know, he does have some nice movement. This one's more restricted just because of this. You can take that off if you want. I just like it with it. He does have some nice knee movement, double jointed knee over here. But the skirt does restrict some of the movement. But I'm fine with it. I really am. He's a great action figure. I think he looks amazing. Let's get some size comparisons with him and some of his wave mates. So here is the previous Build-A-Figure for a long time ago, Ares. So Ares is just a little bit shorter than him, not by much. But these two look great together. I mean, you can really get some nice matches going with these two, really. You know, those two look like they're ready for war. I guess I could have put Hulk's hammer in his hand, but we'll let that slide for right now. Let's get Hela out here, just because I think she is in the movie, pretty sure. And her size does fool you because she's pretty tall too. She's not like very much shorter than Hulk. But compared to Lady Thor, or Thor, I gotta stop calling her Lady Thor, you can see there's a much smaller height, or a much larger height difference. Because Thor, Jane Foster, is much shorter than Hela. Is that comic accurate? I don't know. But we'll deal with it. And lastly, just because I know people are going to want to see this with this wave mate, is to see how the Thor from the movie looks next to Hulk. I mean, they are going to be battling out in arena. And that looks good. The nice contrast of the red paint on his side and the white on his side looks great. I'd even say phenomenal. So yeah, this is a great set, great Build-A-Figure. But I'm not going to leave you like that. We're going to do some size comparisons with some previous Build-A-Figures that I have completed. I no longer have the Juggernaut, so I can't show you that one. But I do have... I do have Marvel Legends Titus. So you can see the Hulk's a little bit bigger than him. And I believe Hulk stands at 9 inches or just shy of 9 inches. So yeah, that's a good height because Titus is a really big character, even though he could have made him bigger because I think he should technically be bigger than the Hulk. Here is Colossus, and this is a big Colossus, so he's 8 inches. So you know, maybe Hulk's more like 8 inches. Not yeah. I have to change my opinion on this. Hulk is 8 inches because he's almost the same height. That's a little bit taller than Colossus. So that's interesting. That is interesting. And here we go with Warlock. Oh, of course, Warlock's going to be a bit taller than the Hulk. So I had to move my camera out just to fit Warlock in frame. So now let's just do one more for kicks and giggles, because some people are going to want to know how he's going to look next to the Marvel Select Gladiator Hulk. I don't have Marvel Select Gladiator Hulk because he's not out yet, but I can at least give you an idea of how that scale is going to be. So yeah, if you just saw this, you know what's going on. So yeah, that Marvel Select Hulk is much more massive than the Gladiator Hulk. I will be picking up the Marvel Select Gladiator Hulk one day just to see a real size comparison, then choose which one I'm going to keep. I might keep both of them. But if you look here, that's a very big difference. So Select line, is it too big? I don't know. Well, I think he does still fit in scale with some of these. Is that too big? What do you guys think? Is that too big? Please let me know in the comments if you think the Marvel Select Hulk is too big to be in a Marvel Legends Thor Ragnarok wave, because maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe the 8-inch one here is enough. But again, let's get him out the way. Let's get him out the way. Again, I like this figure. I think it's awesome. I definitely think it's worth building or even buying solo. It's one of the best figures I have, period. And next time we talk, I will be doing a review of this entire wave. So if you've liked this video, please don't forget to take a look at the previous video right there. Or if you haven't yet done so, please subscribe right there. And if you like it, please leave me a like. If you don't, it's okay. Until next time, World Breakers, peace. Thanks for watching.